Disco Elysium playthrough video 8. Welcome along. Insert professional intro here. It's one day after the last video, and I said that I might try and do it. And I thought about 20 minutes ago, I was like, nah, I'm not going to bother doing it. And then I thought, I said I might. And if I don't, then that'll be a little disappointing check mark by my name for everybody who watched the last video. So here I am, coming through. We're going to get into it almost instantly because there's not a week in between, so we're not trying to remember loads of stuff. Although, I've just remembered I did say that I'd watch the end of the video to catch up on things that we've got to do, but it was yesterday, so I'm going to be fine. This upload will probably be Friday. If you're watching this in the future, it doesn't matter, but I recorded yesterday and put it out. Probably going to record now and put this out tomorrow. That doesn't matter either. So stop talking about stuff that doesn't matter. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more playthroughs of classic games. I wonder how many of these I'm going to do for Disco Elysium. What do you reckon? I haven't even had a look on YouTube to see what people usually do. I don't know how long the game is. There's websites where you can check how long playthroughs are supposed to take. I usually add at least 30% onto that for how long it will take me to do it. But we're here, and we're in the same hat as yesterday, and that shows that we're in the same era. It is very cold and windy out there. I'm feeling not too bad. I had a decent-ish sleep, so we're going to get into the game straight away. We're going to get stuff done, and I'm up for it. 2 days in a row of Disco Elysium. Yes. Here we go. Let's get the music and the environment and the weather. The weather here outside my office is loud and wet and windy. So we'll see how we get on in the game. Hope everyone's good. Thank you once again for tuning in. The numbers are going down video by video, but you expect that, right? That kind of makes sense. As long as they don't go down to 0, I'm fine with it. Oh yes, my coat, my new coat. I'm a badass. I've got two things in my health and in my morale, so that's good. Should we? Oh no, we can't talk to any more people in here. We've interacted with everything. I can't remember. Should we go and have a look at this back door again?
See a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock.
We've done this before. Try to push it. I'm not going to kick it.
Budge.
Try to push it.
The door does not budge.
Try to push it.
The door does not budge.
Try to push it.
The door does not budge.
Try to push it.
The door does not budge.
Touch it.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough.
Try to push it.
The door does not budge.
Touch it.
The cobalt blue surface feels...
Leave. Okay, let's go. Shall we go and try and find the little girl with the armoured gloves on? Or do we go and speak to one of the lorry workers? I'm kind of more invested in going to find the girl, but I'm not quite sure how to get there. Also, it's becoming nighttime now. I haven't experienced this. Surely she's not going to be playing down on the beach at night time. Can we go down here? I've never even gone south. Do you remember a couple of episodes ago when I was like, no, it just feels like we're spending our whole time in this little area. It'll be great when we get to go elsewhere. Well, why don't you just try and go elsewhere? These guys still playing petanque in the dark? Right. We've got stuff to deal with. It could even be that these lorry drivers are the ones that we need. There's all sorts of stuff to look at. Right, let's do it. Let's go here.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Another outfit change, perhaps?
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Okay. I mean, I have obviously learnt that different items of clothing can help me. Let's have a look.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand, buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Browse through the box, find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags. 58%, let's do it.
Something
It's going to be a good day.
raises your hand. Synthetic and sleek, a windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
I want it. I need it.
Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
I need it.
Good choice, officer.
I can't have it.
-40. And it's only 450 for you, sir.
Oh, look at it. Oh, +1 composure, -1 shivers. Right. Obviously, I mean, I'm miles off having enough money for that. Let's see if we can browse.
You find your hands deep in.
Continue.
Economical, but
Browse?
You find your hands.
Okay.
economical.
Let's leave. Thank you. What's this? Money?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses.
Okay.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. I might try clicking through a little bit more than I have done. I was thinking earlier, and I know I've touched upon it a few times, how I'm trying to make sure that we're reading through all of the dialogue so it's the best experience for the viewer and it's more accessible. Some of this has a lot of fucking dialogue. So we'll see. Sometimes if we get the gist from the first line, I might click through. Feel free to give me feedback on that. But if I get one person saying, yeah, click through, and one person saying, please don't click through, then I will then probably delete my YouTube. So don't give me any feedback, is what I'm saying. Try the shades on? Yes.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Oh dear. You see, I like the voices. The voices really add to it. But I think if I was doing all the talking, that would be shit because I'd get bored of it. But I would do it a lot quicker. So we'd probably get through things a bit a bit speedier. But there's no rush, is there? There's no rush.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 reals and 50 cents.
I haven't even got enough money for that. But I'd like some sunglasses.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
That would be good, right?
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like the sunglasses.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you
Look.
looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then.
I want them, but
Sophia.
I haven't got enough money, Kim, but we're coming back here. This is quite nice that we've got this option now to buy sunglasses and a windbreaker. But not today, because we don't have enough money. What's this say? Got to check over here in a minute. Helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Okay. So much stuff, so many people. Nice. You in here? Oh. Let's look at some of these bits. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. This does look like a bric-a-brac shop, or like a bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. Is it antiques? In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Welcome to the pawn shop. Most military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Okay, what's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
How much for it?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Imagine if I just saved up in the whole game with all my money, never bought anything else and just bought that. You have your mind.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag. Well, there are the costs of removal and rewiring. The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
I didn't actually think I'd be able to buy it. That is funny. I doubt I'm ever going to get to that level of money, right? Who knows, though? Who knows how this game's going to pan out? Oh, I'm excited. I might be able to buy a massive street light. Nothing else you need to know, though. What's this? Trinkets.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Her back? What's this? Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. Okay. Win her back.
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Let's do this now, right now. Here we go. I reckon we're going to have a great day.
Why? What's this?
Told you.
A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
I want these futuristic tracksuit trousers.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
How much I want it.
I've heard about it. I've heard the Headless Phone Rider ride the Headless Bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation.
Sorry, what are we talking about again?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Now, I can inspect knights' uniforms, figurines, and other stuff, but surely if I had to roll for a chance to find this and look at it, I should just get this. I'm being offered the opportunity to buy something a bit mysterious that could be great, so I'm just going to do it. It probably won't be. I'm spending 20% of the money I've got, but I'm buying it. Look at it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
There we fucking go. Let's have a look at
Very
this.
smooth.
I'm leaving. I'm not looking at the other stuff. Show me my thing. Where is it? Items. Oh, why isn't it? Okay, the plastic headless found rider sits atop his equally plastic bull, his posture indicating either desperation or pride. Excuse me. Comes as a set with the infamous found cap, for which he lost his head. The head is not included. So we've got the cap. I wonder if we'll find the tiny little head. This will become useful at some point, surely. Can I hold it? I forgot I had this. Oh, you can sell stuff, can't you? I think somebody said in the comments that you can sell stuff at the pawn shop. I am at the pawn shop. Handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kisaragi. One corner is... Okay. How do I sell stuff? Maybe when I need to speak to the guy. Interesting. And how much did I just buy that for? That was moments ago and I've forgotten. I'm just interested if it's lost value already. What else is there to look at? And then we'll just speak direct to the guy about
The boom
selling.
boxes on the shelf look well loved and well travelled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see
One
more.
especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Oh, imagine if I find the cassette that I need here with a sad song.
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
I'm not going to be able to afford it. Shopkeep, this stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work? Are you sure this is all working? I'll just say that.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
I reckon he's going to have the sad music that I need. Should we have a quick look at my tasks? One of my earliest ones is singing karaoke. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sing karaoke. I'm literally on it. Oh, interesting that it has me on it. Get hold of a sad song on tape. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox. Here we go. To memorise the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening. Okay. So I haven't found a tape, but I know where a boombox is. How much is the boombox? It's going to be expensive, isn't it? Let's ask about it.
The Harman Welsh
12. Okay.
Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel format. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm.
Oh, I'm excited.
It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Okay. Have you got any tapes? I wish I could ask if you've got any tapes. I'm probably going to find that somewhere else, aren't I? But we know we can get a boombox here. What else? Okay, let's speak. Let's see what else we can find out from this guy.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. I'm just going to say quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of the light and the shadow on the walls behind you.
Entertained. He might be high. If he is, on what?
Something I'd like to sell. There you go. Or we can do a, is Roy high? And if yes, what is he on? I don't really know why I need to know this, although it could be linked to the drug chat that we had with Maggie Thatcher yesterday, or in the last episode. You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns? Let's do some selling.
Let me have a look.
I'd like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. I'll check my pockets. Access your porn menu. I don't have anything. I'm not going to sell the photo of the corpse, but let's check what we can sell.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Is there any neat why would I need that? We're going to sell that. Oh, this is where people watching who have played this game are going to be could be shouting, "No, don't sell the postcard. You'll need that." Maybe this is look. Up here, there's a missing cassette reel, and I have one. It feels like maybe that's a thing. Could sell that back to him 42, but I sell that. I'm going to sell this because it's worth 250. Sell it. And this is only worth 13. I don't think it's worth selling. If my inventory was full, look, it looks like maybe it can go even bigger than this. Then maybe I would. That's it though. Should we show him the photo of the corpse so he might have some info?
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects.
Here we go.
No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
A Morphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
See what the deal is with the clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Oh.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Okay.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector!
I'm fun.
Another time, perhaps.
Right, should we ask if he's high now? 72%. We've got +1 strange tie incident. That's cool that it's gone up. That's interesting as well, that interactions can change it. Sometimes it's worth having the interactions before clicking on the roll. By the way, do you happen to have any guns? Let's ask if he's high. Let's find out.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light,
3 out of 3.
the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon. What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness.
Oh.
It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Oh. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, my OBS. There we go. Make sure eyes turn yellow. Is it just me or is it really warm in here? Look around. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Get straight to the point. So where does the man get? Yeah, let's do it. Get straight to the point. Impress him with my knowledge.
How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Ooh. So, what's the triangles? What's with the triangles on your vest? It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of... but I've forgotten how to say it already. Chill out, man. I'm a chill cop who just wants some of what you're having. Wink. Well, I do want to know what the triangles are, but we're talking about the drugs. It's pretty obvious.
Pyrrolidon is just something
Pyrrolidon.
since the People's Power disaster.
Is this where I ask about the People's Power disaster and I get like 10 minutes of history about it that I have to try and take in?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
Okay.
He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Tell me more. It must have been tough. Radioactive cleanup. How do you... And I swear, we'll keep asking because of the XP situation. I know where this is helping, like, learn about the world and the environment, but unfortunately, sometimes with me, with games, I just want us to get the stuff done. I just want to get stuff done. I'm loving the environment, but if it's a lot of reading and a lot of lore, then not necessarily gonna vibe with it as much. But I am vibing with this, and it's just the satisfaction of exploring and ticking things off list, and the fact that it looks beautiful. Like I still really love this environment, the art style, and everything, and the characters and the voices are good. And it's all the story, isn't it, at the end of the day, that I should be enjoying. The People's Power, what is it?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Particle decay generator. Hopes of bringing affordable electricity. Okay. What about the Emergency Relief Brigade?
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organised. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Must have been tough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story.
XP, motherfucker.
Outward movement,
Sorry,
not vortices.
too excited. XP is what it's all about.
You gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your... how have I forgotten how to say it already? You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns? I'm going to ask all of this, I think.
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display.
Doesn't want to get
Go
involved.
ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I think I've tried it once. I haven't. Don't worry. I ride the... I don't know. Let's say that. I think I tried it once.
Here you go, man.
Drugs.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut.
I think we always take drugs when we can have drugs in the game, right? In game. Let's be clear here. Always take drugs when you're offered drugs. In game. In game. Let's take it.
Of course.
This is good. Let's have a quick look. No, I can't. I want to look in my inventory and look at it, but that's fine. Let's ask about the guns.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned my gun. I pawned my gun. Find any information you can on the gun. Done. But now I need to keep looking. So, a woman, a she, her has come and collected the gun. And he remembers that I sold it. Oh, I like that.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Was the buyer a policeman too? Or let's say it. Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer.
Oh, God.
Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Dear.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Oh.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
Oh no.
Then I agreed to take it.
Wait, how much should I sell the gun for? I definitely want to know that. Happens to the best of us, I guess. I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. I'm so sorry you had to see. Let's see how much money I got for it.
15 real.
How much money did I have right at the start of the game? I have no memory. I don't think I had any, did I? Do you know what I'm going to do? We're going to have a look. We're going to have a look. We're going to come here. We're going to go to my channel. We are going to go to playlists. We're going to see all these wonderful games that I've played, mostly on Twitch. We're going to come here, Disco Elysium. Episode 1. Here we go. So look, let's see me. Oops. How much money did I have? None. 0. Can you see that? Sorry, I can't see if my camera is covering that. It is. Look. See that down there behind the CC? Look. Look at me on my first day. That's good to know. Also, we got a comment. Is this a live comment? Look at this. Let me just remove my clothes because I'll have a better chance of impression. Well, thanks for the comment, Human Wreckage, if you're watching. And thank you, everybody else, for the comments. I enjoyed that. Crit failing a 97% check is a classic disco, Elysium, and TTRPG experience. We're learning. All the time we're learning. But yeah, I had no money, so obviously I'd done something with that 15. I bet now I'm going to click continue and it will tell me what I did, and that was a waste of time. But we promoted the YouTube, so it's not all bad. Although you're literally watching this on YouTube now, so continue.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow.
We don't really know the value of money. Shall we guess that it's like the equivalent of pounds? So I sold... Yeah, 2... Yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is 15 doesn't seem much for a gun.
There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
It happens to the best of us, I guess. I really should have killed myself. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. No. But this is what I would say. But I'll say happens to the best of us.
It certainly does, especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Ooh, okay, so she was referring to herself as a pig. Sink in, please, info, stay, retain that info, because that might be important at some point. I was trying to think about who's used the phrase pig, but Kuno S, the skull woman from yesterday, or the last vid. Candy Skull? No. I just made up a name. But everyone's calling me a pig. Because I'm a policeman.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
A terrifying woman has bought my gun.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez?
Shush, Kim, it's fine.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. I like that. Maybe she's a vigilante. I don't like it either. I'm so sorry. Let's do the rabid fan.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Exactly. The idea is where I can find this buyer.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Fair.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm.
Of course.
XP. How are we doing on the old XP? Okay, we're not that far off leveling up again. I think we're going to save that, though, until we need it. Okay. I'm going to ask about my missing gun again. I'm going to click that just in case.
Thing.
Completely pointless.
Sure, man.
You might be able to aid us.
I doubt it.
You've given me a lot of help already,
you may have.
so I doubt we're going to get anything from this, but you never know. Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Okay, think you can help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself.
Interesting that he's suggesting that. Makes me think that maybe one of the truckers could help me out, which I think we've kind of touched on before.
Ask around the harbour.
I'm going to go there in a minute.
Some workers there who'd be willing to help.
I need to ask about a few things. Thank you very much.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours.
Okay, bye. That was fruitful. That was really fruitful. Let's have a look at the stuff because... +1 psych, -1 health. Uses left 4. Okay, can I put these things together? I can use the plastic bag to collect... Yeah, okay. I need... So should we put the plastic bag in my left hand? And then I can collect stuff. Look at the state of me. Oh my god. I'm getting really into this now. I just want to play this for ages. I just want to play this for like the next 3 or 4 hours. I can't, unfortunately. Let's look into some boxes. Plastic tear. Yes, please. Let's look in here. Any more rubbish for me in here? Oh, fingerless gloves. I'll put them on straight away. I've already got gloves on, haven't I? What are the benefits of these gloves? 1 electrochemistry, and then these gloves 1 interfacing. Right. Can I pick up these bottles? Yep. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I've broken into this. So I can go back to that shop and sell those in a minute. This probably just says pawn shop. Not going to bother looking. Here's somebody else to chat to. Waterlock out of order until Wednesday. See, really, this is classic Disco Elysium for me because I've started this off being like, shall I go and find the girl and get the gloves, or shall I go to the harbour and chat to the people about the drug trafficking stuff? And now I've ended up spending ages in here, and now I'm going to end up spending ages talking to this guy. But it's cool. It's cool. We'll keep investigating. Let's look at this first.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
It's the waterlock control panel.
This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
But we got to give it a go.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
I am going to push it harder, although nothing's going to come of this.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind.
Okay. Okay, release the lever.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way.
How the hell am I going to do that? We're going to chat to this guy and find out.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yes, I did just read that and I'd forgotten that already, so thank you so much. What day is it again? We think it's Monday. Oh my god. This game's huge. Leave. Let's talk to this person.
Evening, officers.
Has he got a knife? Or was that a piece of paper wedged into a hot dog?
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami.
Close.
With an old hunter's knife.
Close.
His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock.
Oh.
And on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and the knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently.
First things first. What are you doing here? Do you know what's caused this? Leave. Okay, what are you doing?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Oh, mate, have we got an Australian on our hands? Because he sounds like a little bit of an Aussie. I don't know if that's accurate, but he sounds quite Australian. To be honest with you, I'm actually not sure, but this was an excuse to do my Australian accent. And I don't need much of an excuse, mate. Although I pretty much always regret it. Especially when I'm doing it like this, in an empty room with nobody here. There's not even anybody on Twitch chat saying, ah, ha, 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 ha. Or, please stop doing that, mate. Ah, okay.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls.
Barry!
Looking at you from across
Oh no, this is
the
Barry. No, that's Barry.
Seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Oh no. Oh mate, not the salami. Can you wang it over to me?
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Sorry if there are any Australian people watching. I do. I have many Australian friends. The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
What's with the levers? What's with the lever that does nothing? Do you know what's further down the coast? Can I have some of that salami? Let's ask about the lever. So I was just thinking then. I know I've said that what I'm going to do is just to explore everywhere and I'll knock tasks off. But the more and more tasks I'm adding, I'm starting to wonder if I should be a bit more direct. Only because I'm going to forget. I know I've got a journal, but as I'm walking around, I'm going to forget stuff I'm supposed to be doing. But then that's the doorbell, guys. I think I'm going to have to edit my first video because I'm going to have to go and get that doorbell. I'll be back in just a sec. I'm back. I might not edit that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But for me to edit that out is going to be a lot of admin. I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. But for me to to open this video, edit it, and then export it again will take a little while. Anyway, let's just crack on. So yeah, what I was going to say was going into the pawn shop then, I'd forgotten I was supposed to be investigating my gun or finding out info, and I just stumbled upon that. So maybe that is a good approach. Have you learned that I like changing my mind? You learned that about me in all these 8 videos so far? Did I say what's with the lever?
It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because of the blockage.
Why is it disabled?
Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated.
Oh, here we go.
Wouldn't want anyone moving the waterlock with debris still in the channel.
I've got to find a key now.
It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes?
Right. Okay, we'll see. I'm not all that into manual labour.
Suit yourself. Just drop by on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock work again.
How the fuck am I going to remember all this stuff? I do wonder if there's going to be, like, I don't know. Am I going to get to Wednesday and then a specific thing will pop up and say, remember, if you want to go and see the water lot work again, you can. We'll see. We'll see.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the 3rd day.
Okay. Well, I don't really even ever look at the map, to be honest with you, tutorial agent. Muz agent. But thank you. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Okay.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some salami?
Sure thing.
Yes.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Bye! Let's look at this, and let's look at the map. So what's this? These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Okay. So a lot of these we've done. Oh my god. I do find that a bit overwhelming. How much stuff I've got to do. And most of this I've even forgotten that I was even doing. Electronic doorbell. What even was that? Map wall. I've got to speak to Kim again. Oh god. Okay, and also where am I? So so here's the body, right? We've been up and around there a bit, and now we've come here, and we're here. I think. Is that the pawn shop? What's this though? And so we're going to be able to walk around all the way here at some point. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the scale of this is becoming apparent. If you look at most of the games I've played on Twitch, I think, apart from like things like Minecraft and Rust and stuff like that, where it's all open and there is no sort of linear story as such, I think the most time I've spent on a game is maybe 4 or 5 streams, maybe 10 hours, something like that. But I feel like this is going to be hefty, which I'm open to. I've been sort of up for this kind of thing, having an ongoing game to play. But this seems like I'm going to be doing a lot for a long time. So stick with me, everybody. Please. Please. It's 9:30 at night. Should we have another look at this? Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. Attempt to reconstruct what happened here. I mean, I guess I may as well try. I've got 3 out of 3 today. What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
It's just a brand of butter. Come on.
Just some tasteless advertising at
Fair.
the bottom of a canal.
Fair enough.
No use rubbernecking now.
Okay, let's leave. Okay, so what are we doing now? We've got a lot to do. We can't look over here or go over there, and we're not going to be able to interact with all the other parts of the map until we get this fixed. This won't be fixed until Wednesday anyway, at the very earliest. I think that's what we've just learned. I'll pick up this. Get it in my plastic bag. So I guess by having the plastic bag in my pocket, I'm now able to see a lot more stuff. Oh. Is this a bin? Let's root through the bins. We'll just do some recycling now, Kim. If you just follow me, please. Everywhere I go, you follow. Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Probably similar to my breath. My character's breath, to clarify. So I can't go any further. Ancient fountain. Those guys are gone. They've gone to bed. Right. Shall we try and interact with these guys and find out about drugs again? And also ask about my gun.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? I need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's... I'm going to say I need to get high.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Okay, let's get straight.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, then why are you still hanging around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Oh, God. Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade, then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
It's a good point since empathy to do that again, but I could hit him with my best verse, 8% chance, no way. That's all for now. Got any smokes? Let's ask for some smokes. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add.
Okay.
You have to ask around.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit.
Yeah, we've got... It's all right. But yeah. No. That's fine. Wait. What now? Why did that just flash? I think we're going to go to the kiosk anyway to sell stuff in my bag. Thanks. Bottle. Have we even been in this middle bit? Yes, we have. 2 bottles. This is a good way of making money. Okay, let's go to the shop and sell that stuff, and then we'll find some more truckers to chat to. Before we wrap things up, am I going to go back and edit out when I had to go to the doorbell? How long was I, realistically? I was probably like a minute. I don't think I'm going to edit it, guys. I think if this was my first video, I would have edited it. If it was my second or third, I probably would have. We're at video 8 now. If you've stuck with me through 7, I think I've hopefully built up enough goodwill for you to stick around while I go and answer the doorbell. Thank you very much. If my numbers drop massively from video 8 to 9, then I know what's happened. Some people just don't like people getting post. Right. Sell some of this stuff.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle.
I'm richer than I've been, right? Was that flashing again? Was that to do with my bag? Like the fact maybe it was full and now it's empty. Oop. Anyway, we're done. We're done here. Let's talk to some truckers, find out about some drugs. Let's talk to him. Double click here so that they run. Talk to him again. Maybe just push him off?
I guess
send a message?
Ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing new to ask here. Whereas I did have the option of asking something new to the other guy. What about this guy? Muscular?
Right to work! Right
Shame on you!
No, we're not going to ask about any of that stuff again. Can I go in here yet?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big.
Look in the window.
Clear.
Leave. No, all of that. Where's anybody else to talk to then? Just holding down tab now. This one? I feel like this is a person who didn't talk to us at all last time. But now I have a plastic bag and some fantastic yellow gloves.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Snap your fingers.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Are you alright, Mum? You were out.
Never
I've done this already, haven't I?
I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Where else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
Okay, I don't really care who Gabrielle is, but I'm probably going to ask. So I take it you were in Mess when you were young. Sorry to interrupt your dreaming. Right, I have some other questions. I'm just going to ask the questions. I'm going to try this.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this
Good shit.
hole.
What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds? Really?
Of course not.
Oh.
But wouldn't it be marvelous if
Okay.
I was?
What are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You just shrugged. And shrug rhymes with drug. Why can't I ask that? So you don't know what's in the lorry you're hauling?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago.
It's going to be the drugs.
Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Come on.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Yes. Wait, you get high off driving? What if the cargo is contraband? I guess it makes sense, minding your own business. Let's ask about the contraband.
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Look me away like bad hand Hermenegildo.
Love this accent. Before I came, you seemed away. You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, lawman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
That's not really what I was getting at. Where can I get my hands on an experience like that? Okay, let me ask you something else. The adversary. It's not really what I was getting at.
What were you getting?
This line of questioning is going nowhere. Try harder.
What is it that you're hauling?
Your man, lawman. What of it?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're hauling? You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
Drugs!
No, Lowman, diamonds.
I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that. If you had to guess... Okay, if you're not involved... No, we're not concluding. I didn't ask you about diamonds.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
If you had to guess, what do you think is smuggling drugs around here? Who do you think? Read the words, Ad.
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
Right, we're going back to the poet.
He's the only one I can see from here.
We've spoken to him, though.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls.
Okay.
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it was.
Fine.
We're done here, no?
Thank you. Right, let's go back to the old man.
Enough jumbo.
Right, that was me trying out skipping, and I do feel that I should actually be reading stuff. So thank you very much. Let's go and speak to the skinny guy again, just in case speaking to him for a third time gives me any more intel. Not that confident that it will.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Oh. Let's do this. 8%. I can retry it. Although, hold on a second. So this is conceptualization 2. Is there anything I can do, that's all for now, to increase conceptualization? Or that has any effect? My shirt gives it. That already helps. That's my key to my room. No. We'll do it. We'll do it. Yesterday we hit a 3% chance of something not working. Can we hit an 8% chance of something working? Almost certainly not.
Your best verse? You don't even have a...
I had hope there. I thought maybe it would work.
Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
They told me these are my rhymes. Listen, she fucked him till I bled.
That's,
Okay, so it's not always worthwhile trying stuff. I mean, I've learned that lesson quite a lot in this game, but still I continue to do it. Let's do my boost there, so I'm not close to dying.
In the name of God, what are you doing?
I don't think we carry on. It's not real, guys. It's not my actual thoughts. It's a poem.
Yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but...
I'll never be the same again. She's always there. She's always there. Fuck the case, fuck everything, total doom.
Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Yes, and I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
Like the emotional poem. So this one is back up to 58%, so let's definitely do it. So, empathy. How can I increase my empathy? Fuck it, let's just do it. Come on!
An unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
I just want to find out about the drugs.
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
We've been southwest.
The road continues for miles.
We've been there.
Flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges.
So many
Ending
roads.
suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further.
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the River Esperance, past Montmartre.
Oh my god. This is like when like I'm leaving my parents after visiting them, and they tell me that there's roadworks on the normal route I'd go, and I say, oh cool, no worries, I'm going to stick it into the sat nav on my phone anyway, so it will just reroute. And then they insist on telling me the exact route to go, and I'm like, oh no, it's cool, I'm just going to put it in the sat nav, because then that will update with any other issues. And then they continue to tell me the motorways I should be taking and the roads to look out for, and I don't take any of it in. But there's no sat nav in this game, but I do have a map, and I'll be fine. So let's ignore. Blink rapidly.
The road disappears. It is but a mirage. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
I'm a cop. I can fix anything. Really? You can tell me. Hell, I get longing. I've felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora? What's it like to miss someone? Let's ask about Diora then.
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
Oh.
What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
I just want you to tell me about the drugs.
Is that what it is? This feeling?
Am I missing someone? It feels like I am missing someone.
No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I missed my gun. I don't think we need info on the gun, but let's say it.
You lost your gun. Oh, man.
Hope you find it soon.
But thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone.
Oh.
And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Thanks. Bye. What now? What's happened? Map! Oh, okay. So has that just updated the white check that I've just done? Oh my god, this is not a good bit of interface, or at least it's not working very well. Even the scrolling is a bit rubbish. Close the waterlock on Wednesday. End of day debrief with Kim. Is that like, when's the end of day? Are we talking literally, am I doing that at 11:30 at night or something? Joyce's info on the lynching. Joyce was the woman on the boat. I think. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. That's what I'm trying to do. I can't find any other drivers. Although, I should probably call it a day for this video. Because I need to go in. I need to start making dinner for my wife and daughter. And I'm playing football tonight in the horrible wind and rain. It might get cancelled though. And it's one of those. I love playing football every week. It's really great. Gets me out of the house, doing exercise and seeing a lot of friends. But if it gets cancelled and I have to stay home in the warm, then that's absolutely fine by me. The only thing, I'm not sure who else I haven't spoken to. It seemed like that woman was going to give me more info, but she told me to speak to the skinny guy. And it's not going to be Measurehead. I don't really want to have to interact with Measurehead for a while. This guy is not a lorry driver. And is that it for the lorry drivers? Down here is the person selling the clothes. And I don't think there's any more. We can't get any further around here, can we? Can't get to these lorries. Okay. I think we leave it at that. I think we've had a good one there. We've set up some new challenges regarding the sign and being able to cross the lock that's happening on Wednesday. We got to the pawn shop. We managed to buy some stuff, sell some stuff, find out info on the gun. We picked up some bottles. Oh, I missed the little click on me then. And we made some money. I've got 542, which is decent. I could buy that jacket now, I think, could I? Or at least the sunglasses, but I'm not gonna just yet. Just having a look if there's any stuff. Have I looked in here? I don't think I've looked in this bin. Take it. 10 o'clock at night now. Let's come back in here. See if there's any stuff to pick up here. Kuno's still chucking stones at a dead body. Horrible to see. Does Kuno ever sleep? Let's leave it here. Old school. Finishing where we used to finish every video, or at least the first 4 or so. Let's go here. Let's keep that game audio in the background because I can't be bothered to. In fact, no, because what's going to happen is I'm not going to save it or something. So at least here, let's see me save it. Save game, new save. Oh. Main menu. Yeah, I do. I've saved it. I've definitely saved it. There we go. We'll keep the music. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Apologies once again for the doorbell, but what can you do? This is real life. There you go. I think it might have been a birthday present for me because it's my birthday on Monday in just a few days. Oh my God, Ad, it's your birthday. This content's been so great. What can I get you? Subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/adadad. As a reminder, I stream every Monday night. The game was above the schedule. Monday night, Tuesday afternoon, Friday afternoon, pretty much. I've had a decent run over the last few weeks. This music is... Let's just quit the game. Let's just quit the game. Because it sounds like I'm going to do some emotional, rousing speech, but I'm not. But yeah, I'll be back with another one of these videos next week at some point. I am doing a marathon big old birthday stream. Now, again, if you watch this after the 28th of February 2024, then I've done that, and you can go back and watch on YouTube. But if not, I'll be streaming from 1:30 till about 8:30 in the evening, maybe later on Wednesday, doing a big birthday thing. Loads of stuff happening. So yeah, maybe come and get involved. But thank you very much. I'll try and do another one of these videos later in the week, maybe on the Thursday or the Friday. Yeah, I want to keep playing now, but real life gets in the way. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.